Are you on a diet and still often end up cheating on it? Well, these are cravings, and today I'm going to show you how you can avoid them. The tips I'm going to show you are the tips that helped me going from fat to muscular. And if you stick to the end, I will show you my absolute favorite to avoid cravings. Without further ado, let's begin. First, you have to understand cravings. And cravings always happen when your blood sugar levels crashes. And they rise whenever you eat something sweet, something with a lot of sugar. Therefore, tip 1 to avoid cravings is to stop eating short chain carbohydrates. And these are things like white bread or sugar. If you cut out these foods, you will have less cravings. Next, there's another method that helps your blood sugar levels to remain on the constant level. And this method is intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting is all about fasting for a set amount of hours a day. Most of the time, you're allowed to eat 8 hours a day, and you have to fast 16 hours a day. This means you don't have the chance to eat something that raises your insulin levels. And therefore you won't feel as many cravings as you would if you wouldn't fast. Next, you should try to sleep enough. If you don't sleep enough, your body won't work the right way. And in my experience, when I sleep too little, I always have cravings and I always end up cheating on my diet. And therefore, I always make sure that I have 8 hours of sleep a day. And enough sleep is not only important to avoid cravings, it's also important if you want to build muscle. Next, I found hiding the unhealthy food makes me eat less of them. And this works because whenever you see something unhealthy that tastes good, you want to eat it. But if you make it less visible, you don't get these cravings as much. And I'm really bad at resisting junk food. Therefore, this tip is essential for me for not cheating on my diet. So if you're like me and find it hard to resist junk food, you should do the same and hide your unhealthy food. And this is a small extra tip. If you live alone, just don't buy the unhealthy food. And then you won't feel the cravings as much. Or even if you feel the cravings, you don't have the opportunity to eat them. Next, when you hide the unhealthy food, try to switch their place with healthy foods. If you make healthy foods more visible, you will eat more of them, because you will always be reminded on your diet. There was once a study made in a hospital to decrease the amount of sodas drank in the cafeteria, and they only made it easier for customers to buy water. And they saw a big decrease in soda sales and a big increase in water sales. And you can do the same for your home. Just make the healthy options more visible than the unhealthy options, and you are less likely to cheat on your diet and more likely to stick to your diet. Next, if you don't want to miss out on any new videos that will help you lose weight and gain muscle, I would advise you to subscribe to me. It's free and I will help you lose weight and build more muscle. Next, the bonus tip, and it's chewing gum. When I'm on a diet, I always chew gum, most of the time the whole day. This is because when you chew gum, you feel fuller. And because you're always chewing, you trick your brain into thinking that you are actually eating something. And therefore you will feel less cravings. And also it helps to avoid bad breath. Especially when you're intermittent fasting, bad breath can be a side effect. And with chewing gum, you avoid this bad side effect. And if you really want to lose weight as fast as possible, I made a complete video that shows step by step how you can do this. And if you have other ways to avoid cravings, please let me know in the comments. And that's it with this video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.